So here we are. Lots of big things happening today. All of Hollywood is on edge right now. This is a game-changing situation. Getting ready to go to Corey Feldman's Hollywood premiere. He invited us after he was out on the podcast. It's going to be exciting. We don't know exactly who he's going to mention in this premiere. Every single media outlet's going to be there. Fox, MSNBC, Entertainment, laundry list of all these different media outlets. So there's going to be about 800 people in attendance and quite a few celebrities. So this is going to be a big deal.
How important is it to be here tonight supporting Corey?
It's incredible. I mean, it's been a long journey. The wave of Hollywood that has been kind of keeping people accountable is just beginning.
You know, you've been a big part of speaking out for the Me Too movement, you know, which mostly is women. What do you think it is like, though?
No, it's not just mostly women. There's tons. It was women that came forward about Harvey Weinstein, and then it's grown into many men, Jonathan Jay, a lot of people coming forward and being able to tell their truth that happened to them.
There's a lot of things in Hollywood that are not good. What Corey is talking about is the worst. This is one of the worst issues in Hollywood, so this needs to be talked about and exposed.
Oh yeah, like I knew, like even before I came out in my story, I was very skeptical on anyone who's coming out on sexual abuse because obviously I was dealing with it, I was struggling with it. But when he came to me, I know it's a dark thing to talk about, but I really do believe that Corey, everything he's saying is true. It just speaks to me. Like I just feel it's coming from an honest place.
Corey's been doing this for a lot of years, but it did amplify him to a point where he's able to really come out with this movie now, and I'm so happy for that.
How do you think that we can make a change?
You gotta weed out all the people, expose what's happening, and young people who are coming out here to Hollywood have to have the best guardians around them, preferably family, and start there and find out who's bad. It's not happening fast enough, but yeah, definitely things are happening. Corey's been on this intense journey for the last 10 years, so it'll be really interesting to see what happens here tonight.
And he started telling me over dinner about all the things that were going on, situations, the circumstances around a lot of sexual assaults that have been happening to children. And I started thinking to myself, I was like, if even an ounce of what he was saying is true, let's explore that.
Who was supposed to be our moderator tonight, and she backed out at the last minute. The reason why she backed out is because the network that she worked for, I'm not going to mention any names, wanted an embargo, which we gave her, that they weren't going to release anything, and then we gave them a copy of the film. And literally 2 hours before the event, she said that the lawyers wanted a copy of all of our corroborations. They also wanted to be able to go out to all the people we were accusing and ask them if they wanted to defend themselves. 2 hours before we were about to go live. Sent this out to AP, and AP had made a deal that we were going to do a live interview today. And when we went to do that live interview today, the same thing, they asked for a preview. They said that, no problem, we won't tell anybody about it. They asked for a watermarked version. We sent them the watermarked version. And they said, after watching the film, they said, there's no story here. This has all been previously reported. There's no news. There's no news here. This is a really, really, really crazy, strong showing of the dark side trying to keep this silent. And we are saying, that's not okay. That's not okay. The truth must survive. Children must be saved. We must accept this fact.
He's part of a whole system that is not just Harvey Weinstein at all. It's like a lot of people are participating in this.
Yeah.
Like everybody.
Yeah. Which is a cult.
Yeah, well, that was kind of the point.
Exactly.